بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Today, inshallah, Unit 7, the title of the unit is Literature. Literature, okay? You have some word in the yellow box. Author, cleric, journalist, lawyer, narrator, novelist, playwright, poet. The title of the text is Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. I will read the text. Charles Dickens was born on the 7th February 1812 in Portsmouth on the southern coast of England. He was a quiet boy who loved reading. When he spoke later on his childhood, he said that he remembered listening to children playing outside as he sat indoors. He always preferred reading to playing with other children. At the age of 12, life for his family changed very suddenly. His father had financial problems, so Charles was no longer able to attend school regularly, and he had to work at a factory. The loneliness he felt there was an important influence on his writing, especially in his books Great Expectation and David Copperfield. When he was 14, Charles stopped going to school altogether and started working as a clerk in a lawyer's office in London. He didn't like working there. Likely, things changed for him again. Charles had always wanted to be a writer, and he became a very respected journalist. He began to write short pieces of publication in the newspaper. In 1836, a series of pieces called the Pickwick Papers appeared monthly in the newspaper and were very popular. Dickens was a famous author by then. Throughout his life, Dickens enjoyed traveling. He traveled to many countries writing novels and giving talks about the cruelty of slavery. Novels such as Oliver Twist and Dombey and Son highlighted the cruel treatment of people, especially children, and child labor in 19th century. He died on 8th June 1870 at age of 58. Okay, now I will discuss the text. Charles Dickens was born on the 7th February 1812 in Portsmouth on the southern coast of England. You have the word coast, this means beach. He was a quiet boy. He referred to Charles, and this is the one of the characteristics of the Charles is a quiet boy who loved reading. Who is a relative pronoun refer to the boy or a quiet boy. This means Charles. When he spoke later on his childhood, he referred to Charles. Spoke later on his childhood. Here is his a possessive pronoun refer to Charles. He said, who said Charles, that he remembered listening to children playing outside as he sat indoors. This means Charles liked to sat indoors in his home, then or prefer that to going with people, with children to play football outside.